Today we got a dehumidifier that we're going to take apart, and I'll show you why in a second. This is just plastic trash. You could scrap this and throw it in a shred like some guys do. That's not what I'm here about. If you look right there, that's aluminum. So right there, we're already upgrading. How's everybody doing out there? Thank you everybody, hit the subscribe and like button. Thank you everybody who views the videos and comments. It's all appreciated. I enjoy hearing from everybody. Okay. A little bit of wiring in here. Sealed unit. Copper, 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 copper. That's why you get these things. And just unzip them couple screws and get that out of there. Like I said, this is a dehumidifier for a room or a basement. You will have to have it drained or do the illegal thing and cut it, which we are not. I have somebody who will drain this for me. They put a little clamp on the hose. It punctures it, releases the freon into a vacuum, and then, you know, they suck out the freon. Just like they do in AC units, except they use a little clamp to do it. Let's get everything apart and mobile. Next, a little bit of wire out of there. We like our copper. That's why we do this. All right. So far, a little bit of copper wire. A very crappy panel that barely has anything on it. But we're going to take our wire because it's wire. Start out with the boards, even though it's really crappy. You got two coils here, aluminum and copper. So, and you got your freon. Like I said, they'll put a clamp on here. They'll drain the system and into a vacuum, and they'll put it in our little tank. Power cord, nice long cord. So I'm gonna go have this drained, and we'll be back in about an hour or two. By the time I'm done, it'll be an instant for you because, yeah, I mean, you're obviously not coming with me. Not for nothing. It's a friend of mine's. He does this as a favor for me. He has a air conditioning business. This is 410A, so he can drain it. Other stuff, you know, you go to automotive places, they'll drain it for you. Otherwise, you can do it the illegal way and clip it. And there's certain ones you have to clip because it's 600 R4 or something. It's butane, and you can't drain it. Anyway, we'll be back. Okay, we're back. He drained the system for me. So we'll keep cleaning. See what else we get out of this thing. Shout out to everybody. Thank you all for watching. Subscribing. All right, let's see what's under here. I think we got some electronics. Oh yeah, bingo. Not much, but a little bit of something. Big old capacitor. Ground wires. More ground wires. Now the guy told me that there's a bad sensor on it, but when I went to bring it to get drained, there was no Freon in it. Go figure. What you gonna do? Ow, pokey. Little board. Couple of relays and stuff we can clean up. Transformer. More than meets the eye, baby. More than meets the eye. There we go. Get that copper bearing. All right, back to the other side. Well, I can't say that. Yeah, there really wasn't any. What are you gonna do? So I gotta pay him anyway. But he is a friend of mine, so it's not like it matters. I don't mind paying him for his time. He stopped his day to help me. Look at all that goodness there. Like the whole bottom pop out. One, two, bam. Fan, we're gonna have to break it up. So let's take our Y-ads. Not much there, but toss them over there. Come, baby, come, baby, come, come, come. One. And a two. Money right there, baby. Aluminum, copper. We'll cut the noodles off the ends. Clean up the good stuff. The rest of that's good money too. Aluminum, copper mix. Fan. This whole base plate looked like it come off. If we're doing it, might as well do it right. The rest of that plastic. Oh, look at that. We just got lucky. Yeah, that was the bit that was on there from before. So if you don't already grab these things and take them apart, you're a fool. Or you just don't have time. But I mean, pound for pound, I just pulled a good amount of money out of that. It's all copper in there. We've got to clean it up. Number 2, but it's still copper. And bam, another one. So let's make sure the other one's drained properly. I'll drain this one the same. Okay. It's very weird. There's no oil even coming out of this system. Okay. Interesting. This thing is bone freaking dry. Wow. That's 3 of them. And a whole bunch of other stuff to clean up. But I mean, come on now. That's worth a lot more than what it's worth just scrapping it out. I mean, come on. One of these alone is like quadruple what the whole thing scrapped out as shred is worth. I mean, look at this bin. This is how you fill bins with copper, baby. Fill them. Like I said, we're gonna cut all this apart one day. We'll clean all this up. We got some other ones we gotta clean up too. Make it all number 2 and aluminum copper mix. Geez, just these 2 are worth more than what the whole thing is together. It's piling up. It's piling up. We're gonna have to start doing something here soon because we are definitely piling up. You have to get more scrap too. Because what the hey, that's what we're here for. Scrapping. Anyway. Looking good though. Anyway, that's how we do those. We're gonna break it down farther later on. I'll clean them up. Maybe I'll even do it now. It's pretty short timing, but we'll just cut off the ends. So yeah, you know, dehumidifiers for a house, definitely worth it. Get some nice copper out of that. Love it. And then there's all them rotors from the microwaves. Let's feed the microwaves. Ah, microwave. That's what we do with that crap. Throw in the microwaves. It's all steel anyway, so it's not like it's gonna do anything bad. Alright, I'm finishing up, and as you can see, there's log cabins. Finishing up the job today because they ran out of tile. They gotta get some more in because they special ordered it. What are you gonna do? Check out the log cabins, people. Log cabins everywhere. This whole little section here is all log cabins back here. Anyway, we're gonna go back and finish doing a little scrapping, and I'll be back with you at the shop. Alright. Welcome back. Doing the rest of the scrap out of the whatchamacallit, dehumidifier. We're gonna see how much everything weighs up. Semi-cleaned. And then we'll go from there. Sheesh, get off of me. And we got a little bit of cord. I'm not counting a little bit of cord. Sorry. It's not worth it. It's like 25 cents worth of cord. We're not talking a lot of money here. But the rest of it will weigh up, and we'll see what's what. All right. So let's start. Oh, sealed unit. 13.7. Okay, I got you a little propped up there so you can see the measurements better. Let's get her turned back on and tear it out. Let's start with sealed unit again. Now we're 13.6. 13.7, that's what I read before. So we're going to go 13.7. So sealed unit. 13.7. Now, if we don't clean these radiators up any more than they are, they're aluminum copper mix. 3.1. So and we gotta clip this little piece off of here, and this will be clean. Give me 1 second. All right. And that's not even gonna register. Let's see. 3 pounds. Not even an ounce. All right, so not even an ounce of number 2. And the tiny motor that's still got to come apart. But there's a little plastic on it, ain't that much. 2 pounds, so 2.5. So we'll probably say 2 pounds of motor, if that, maybe a little less. So that's if we leave it like that. Let me look up a few things. We'll be right back. Okay. So for the sealed unit, it would have came out to $285. Just our radiators, the way they sit, $5.85 and 25 cents for the motor the way it sits. The motor, we can probably double that in price if we clean it up, and we can easily I am gonna clean it up, obviously. It's only a few screws and it pops right out. And I clean the number 2 off of it. I mean, an ounce of number 2 isn't much, but I can cut all these ends off. That's all number 2. So I'm gonna do that too. So we're gonna crack open the sealed unit, and then we'll go clean everything else up. All right, let's get this bad mamma jamma cut up and keep continuing on with. Oh shit! Set water. Damn it! What are you gonna do? All right, let's get this beast cut open. And we're just gonna cut it all the way around, take top off, and pull the nut out. Oh shit. Yeah. Hold on. Sorry, I ain't trying to make a mess out here. Hey. Now she wants to drink. Okay. So I'll let it drain a little bit more because there's still more coming out. Because when I cut the top off, more stuff started coming out. Let's see. And I grabbed myself a pair of gloves. Yes, I did. Almost. Should be through. I hate these things. I don't normally do this kind of, I've never done like this before. So I'm following how to do this. I feel like I'm not quicker. Steel. Oh, steel. Just need a lot more money pulling that out than leaving it in there. And she's copper too, so don't worry. Okay, let's continue our cleanup in here because it'll be easier with the vise. I don't like grinding in here because it makes so much grinding dust and that kind of thing. So eventually I'll build a nice little table. But for now, this is how I do. Now you could just leave this right here and take it and scrap it in as a clean motor. Or you go a step farther, cut an end off and punch the ends out. There we go. Now we're on a good spot. Alright, so we're going to cut the end off with the Sawzall. And we'll take and we'll punch it out. Blade gonna be long enough. Should be. Okay, first you're going to plug the Sawzall in. And that was what gives the power here. So people got to plug things in first for it to work. And we need the grinder. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Alright. I'm going to get my butt, I'll get the grinder. I was hoping to do this little dust less. I really hate running the grinder now. Oh, God. Alright. Yeah, I'll get in there. Well, what are you going to do? For some reason I can't find my little grinder. Anyway, we get back. And that's why I want to use the grinder. I don't have. Those kind of blades. I don't have fine blades. On this thing, I only got this gigantic serrated one. Thank you. So on number 2, it's gonna clean a little bit of crap off of there. A little bit of tie windings on it. Still, I didn't clean off, and a little bit of plastic. Other than that, it's number 2. All right. There's my paper towel. Okay. Oh gosh. All right. Now what you want to do? Well, number 2 already. That's a good amount of weight in there. See if they come out this way. Readjust it just yet. There we go. And just like that. Just like that. Yes, it's not just clean up a little bit more, but one thing at a time. And trust me, just judging by the weight of this, it is well worth taking that motor apart for that 2 seconds. And that's why we're taking 20 minutes even. I ain't taking 20 minutes. For Harbor Freight vise, it worked pretty good. All right. So that's what we got out of there. That stuff's got to go all out to the trash tonight. Nasty stuff. Greasy. Greasy black pail. Runs off there. Cut that off there and I can go and insulate it. Wire bin. Okay. Stick that there for now. Take these nasty, greasy, broken gloves off. And continue on. This is a motor we're going to take apart in a minute. That's ready clean number 2. Let's snippy, snippy, snippy. Just because, not this stuff, but some of these pieces that connect to refrigeration systems sometimes have steel in them. That's the reason I'm doing that. Clean copper aluminum rad. We'll set that aside. We'll pick up that one little noodle, as some people like to call them. The rest of them are there. Number 2. Number 2. Pull them out of that tiny piece of aluminum. I only went 1 deep, so I mean, I only ripped off a little bit. It's not a big deal. They pull right out, except for this end because they are sealed with paint and crapola. There we go. But again, it's aluminum, and it doesn't matter about the paint and crap because it's number 2. So we're got no aluminum in here. That's our main thing, is we don't want aluminum in there, because then it goes down to aluminum copper radiator price. We don't want that. We want to clean number 2. And these little guys, you can use your snips. That's a pretty good amount of number 2 so far. All right, let's crack open this fan and see what's popping with that. What's good, little fan? What's good? Not much. Maybe on there. Seriously? Just a $40. Let's do it one time for the late, great David Johansen. And if you don't know who he is, look it up. From the New York Dolls to other stuff, he was great. And New York Dolls, he would have sang, "Trash! Pick it up. Don't let it slip away." He just passed away. All right. One more nutty bolty action here. This old New York Dolls song. Let's see what happens here, people. We get this new vise. Let's put her to work. How long before we can break the vise? Harbor Freight, how long before we can break your vices? Doing pretty good so far. Hot potato. These are those glazed ones. They suck. I lost my patience. Sorry. It's not even an ounce of copper. Alright. Let's get the she scale out. Alright. So we took a little over a pound, 1 pound, 10 ounces out of that motor. I mean, out of the dehumidifier. 1 pound, 10 ounces of number 2. So it's like $6 or so. right now, roughly. Plus, we have, turn it back on, sorry, the aluminum copper radiators. Which probably weigh up pretty close to what it was. 2 pounds, 2 ounces of those. I didn't lose much on them. Very tiny bit of steel. Oh, so let's see. 2 pounds. $1.95 a pound. We're just gonna round it up to $2. So that's $4 there. I mean, that's 10. Just on the copper. I mean, if we were throwing in a shred, you'd probably get it, I don't know, less than $1. A couple bucks, if that. I mean, you know, if you would have left it uncleaned, 6, 7, about $7, $8, about 10 or 12 now. So I mean, even if you just break it down into a sealed unit and the copper, I mean, yeah, the sealed unit and a little bit of extra copper and stuff, and I mean the aluminum copper rads, you're still doing better than throwing it in the shred. A lot better, quadruple your money better. And plus, you know, I mean, come on now, that's good money. I'm gonna stick these back out the drain on the grate. In case there's anything left in there. And then, let's see. Oh, let's see where we're at so far this year. Oh, look at all that number 2. All that number 2 so far. That's a week. That's a week's worth of number 2, a couple weeks worth of number 2, just scrapping a couple motors and stuff. The rotors. Oh, excuse me. I mean, it's a couple machines worth of stuff. That ain't much. And more to come. But for now, that's all I got. But you should definitely, if you find dehumidifiers in the trash, man, you definitely should be pulling them apart. At least selling the sealed units and the aluminum rads, copper rads, or even if they're aluminum rads, it's still worth it. You still got the sealed unit. I mean, just that sealed unit, pulling that out alone, it's worth more than the whole thing was shred. And then they got the rads on top of that. And if you really clean it up, you got all this. I mean, if I did, I don't know, 3 or 4 of them a day, if I could find them, that'd be a lot worth more in pulling apart than it would in throwing them out. Even if I get 1 a day, 1 a month, I still rather pull it apart for the copper. That's just me. I like my copper. But anyway, thank you for watching. Please hit that like and subscribe button. And yeah, I'll keep on making videos here. And thank you, everybody. I'll see you on the next one.